my privilege to present 2 trophies, and we were representatives of USA Blue Book and representatives from AwardsDinner2010. Please come forward. The WaterPro Conference and the H2O Expo are successful because of these 2 outstanding companies. They were both instrumental in working towards establishing NRWA's conferences in the industry events and a meeting place of our industry. USA Blue Book has been a diamond sponsor, or the highest category of sponsorship, since 2000. Thank you for all your important and continued support. Let's give USA Blue Book a big hand. Now you know why they don't have me give speeches. I don't read well either. AquaStore Engineered Storage Products has been a 5-star sponsor for over 7 years. They have been the major sponsor of the rally in Washington, D.C. each year. Let's give AquaStore another great round of applause.
At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the chairman of the NRWA Awards Committee, Mr. Earl McKinney, NRWA Director from the great state of Wyoming.
Thank you. I do not believe there's a more difficult committee to serve on than the Awards Committee. And I say this because every state association is a winner in its own right. The committee had the difficult task of selecting the best of the best to be recognized. These awards are intended to showcase the efforts and the achievements of all of the 27,919 utility membership, board of directors, and state association staff that typify the excellence that make rural water America's best. To accomplish this difficult task, I had the opportunity to work with Mr. Russ Cooper from Oregon, Mr. Bob Culver from Idaho, Mr. Steve Fletcher from Illinois, Mr. Steve King from Maryland, Mr. Henry Meyer from Connecticut, Rhode Island, Mr. John O'Connell from New York, Mr. Ed Savage from Vermont, and Mr. Larry Wasland from South Dakota. Please give these gentlemen a warm welcome for their hard work in the selection of these awards. Committee members, using a strenuous criteria, grade each association in every category throughout a year-long process. Scores are combined to achieve the overall award recipients and merit recipients. The awards are based on accomplishments within a category and how they are marketed in publications and websites, and their overall association building efforts. The results achieved within these awards are paramount to the success of rural water across America. These awards can only be accomplished through the dedication and hard work of your utility members and the support of their state associations. These efforts and achievements typify the excellence that makes rural water the best. Selection of awards in every category was extremely difficult this year. I want to congratulate every utility and state association for all of your accomplishments that benefit each and every one of us every day. We really are the rural water family. Thank you.
Will award recipients tonight enter from stage left and exit stage right, please? So let's start by recognizing the system and the state with the largest attendance at this year's WaterPro Conference. Would everyone from rural Lorain County please stand, and would someone from your system please come forward to receive this award? This system from Ohio brought 32 people representing the largest system attendance at the conference.
Our industry is changing as each day goes by, but one thing that stays stable is the state which brings the most people to this rural water family reunion. That is, of course, the state of Ohio, who brought 151 attendees to the WaterPro Conference. Would someone from Ohio Rural Water come up and receive your award? Thank you so much for that support. Water University was started in April. It was designed to recognize the critical element in our industry, and that is the critical role that management plays. Started in Ohio in April. Over 1,000 training guides have been ordered. 160-some applications have been received, and a little over 100 people have completed that course. We would like to recognize the first graduate of Water University who received the Utility Management Certification, Wayne Nelson from the state of Illinois.
Yes, we'll start this end and go that way. I guess Wayne's not here. Oh, he's coming?
Need a GPS to get up here.
If the work of rural water field staff were a category for Tony Awards or Oscars or Golden Globes, state associations would win hands down, and those awards would decorate the walls and shelves of every state association. State associations train over 100,000 people annually with a cadre of trainers that are the envy of universities, organizations, governments, and corporations alike. Circuit riders, wastewater technicians, and source water personnel provide the pool of expertise that simply would not be affordable by individual systems. Are they the jack of all trades? No. Just in management, finances, governance, operations, and environmental protection of water and wastewater. The benefit of their work is documented in the minds, hearts, and souls of systems personnel across the nation. As a result, systems are better managed, protect public health, protect the environment and their water sources, and have a firm foundation to meet the demands of the future. Each year, your field staff select one of their own to be recognized for their leadership. The recipients are not people who work to win awards. They are individuals whose leadership within their specific areas of expertise is worthy of recognition and note by their peers. They are the professionals' professionals. Such peer recognition is certainly an honor that is second to none.
Today, rural water represents over 27,919 water and wastewater utilities. Managing the daily task of state rural water associations is a profession all in itself. The director of corporate planning for AT&T once stated, "The source of good management is found in the imagination of leaders, persons who form new visions and manifest those visions with a high degree of craft. The blending of vision and craft communicates the purpose." In the arts, people who do that well are called masters. In our association, people who do that well are called executive directors. It is indeed my pleasure to introduce to you the individual selected by their peers to represent them for the next year. That person is someone who is admired as a person for their leadership skills and for the great things they have contributed to our industry and our association. This year, the executive directors from across the nation selected Mr. Gene Watley from the state of Oklahoma as their recipient. Gene was originally employed by Oklahoma Rural Water in July of 1978 as an administrative assistant. Prior to his being named to his current position, he's worked in all the programs that the association has administered. As executive director, of course, he has overall responsibility for association administration and management, and is well respected and called upon for advice by systems, state legislators, congressional representatives, and his peers. Gene received the ORWA Man of the Year Award in 1985, and the state of Oklahoma named him an Oklahoma Water Pioneer in 2009. Congratulations, Gene.
Working in the field every day in every state throughout the nation is an elite group of experienced rural water staff that is unmatched in their qualifications, their attitudes, and their commitment to helping people. They are the helping hands, the educators, and the technical resource for the majority of water and wastewater systems in the nation. Selected by their peers to be recognized for excellence as training specialists is Ms. Shelly Hammons, Idaho Rural Water Association. Shelly has been Idaho training specialist since April of 2005. She is Idaho's secondary emergency response contact in the Rural Water Response Network of state associations. The training program in Idaho is a success today because of Shelly's tireless efforts. She is dedicated to meeting the training needs of the operators in the state. She truly cares about them and is diligent in keeping up with the latest rules, regulations, and technologies so that she can, in turn, assist others in their endeavors to do the same. She is proficient in assisting systems with their vulnerability assessments and emergency response plans. She also works one-on-one with individuals who are preparing to take the certification exam. Wherever you go in Idaho, everyone knows Shelly and only have words of praise and commendation for her. Congratulations, Shelly.
Wastewater operations is often the silent sentry for our environment. And training people in that business is, in the wastewater business and the wastewater industry, is critical to the future. The Wastewater Technician Peer Leadership Award for 2010 is presented to Mr. Chris Groh, Wisconsin Rural Water Association. Chris has been the wastewater trainer for Wisconsin Rural Water for the past 11 years. Chris represents WRWA on the Wisconsin Laboratory Certificate Council, Central States Water Environment Association Education Board, and the Moraine Park Technical College Education Board. He's also helped establish the laboratory curriculum for operators at Mid-States Technical College, developed a series of operator certification classes for new operators, and worked with the state to introduce an electronic reporting system. Chris has also written numerous articles for in-state and out-state publications. Congratulations, Chris.
The 2010 Circuit Rider Peer Leadership Award is presented to Mr. William Secoy, Florida Rural Water Association. William brings over 32 years of experience in water and wastewater to Florida Rural Water. William began his career as a circuit rider in June of 2001. He's given FRWA the ability to offer financial and management services as a free membership benefit. As an expert of the FRWA financial management team, he offers expertise in a myriad of areas, including utility management training, rate analysis and revenue requirements, water audits and infiltration inflow, RD grant loan application assistance, capacity analysis planning, and utility operation assistance. Congratulations, William.
As the saying goes, a pound of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and that is never more true than in the work that our source water technicians do all across the nation, working with utilities to protect their water supply for decades and centuries to come. Selected by their peers to be recognized for leadership in source water protection is Tim Wall's Rural Water Association of Arizona. Tim joined the Arizona staff in 2008. He has over 20 years of experience working with water and wastewater systems and is passionate about source water protection. In April in 2006, he was awarded the EPA Environmental Achievement Award. Congratulations, Tim.
Crucial to any business or organization is its financial accounting. Recognized by her peers for 2009, 2010 receiving the Accounting Peer Leadership Award is Ms. Laura Schwartz, Iowa Rural Water Association. When Laura took over the financial duties at Iowa Rural Water Association, the association faced a dire financial crisis. The association had a huge mortgage debt, the finances were in shambles, and there were several state and non-NRWA program grants which had been mismanaged. Laura began a comprehensive review of the finances, began implementing cost-cutting measures, and worked on successfully closing out the program grants in a manner that was acceptable to the funding agencies. Laura has remained steadfast and dedicated over the years to the long-term goal of getting the association back on a firm financial footing. IRWA's financial success story is the direct result of Laura's tireless efforts. Congratulations, Laura.
Member services is what our associations are all about. And those services are often behind the scenes, but play a vital role in crafting the image of our industry as well as our associations. Receiving the Member Services Peer Leadership Award this year is Ms. Laura Vidal, Alliance of Indiana Water, Rural Water. Laura has been the Marketing and Public Relations Director for Indiana for the past 5 years. She graduated from Indiana University Kelley School of Business in 2002 with high distinction. She is in charge of coordinating and marketing 3 conferences a year and an operator expo, and has been instrumental in growing these events and making them more successful every year. She manages all of the marketing of the association as well as member relations and information, which includes overseeing websites, training flyers, monthly newsletters, semi-annual magazines. In short, she does it all and does it well. Congratulations, Laura.
The Great American Water Taste Test is held each year in Washington, D.C. during the Rural Water Rally. It accumulates in a year-long process of state competitions where the winners from each state compete on a national basis for the trophy prize of being named the best tasting water in America. This event, which receives local, state, and national news coverage, is a critical element of the positive marketing and public relations effort of state associations and the NRWA. We would like to recognize the top 3 winners for 2010, and they were, for the gold medal, Sioux Rural Water Systems, Inc., Watertown, South Dakota. The silver medal went to Morgan County Quality Water District, Fort Morgan, Colorado. And the bronze medal went to Thurston Public Utility District, Olympia, Washington.
Annually, a limited number of state association personnel are selected to participate in the annual Institute of Association Management. The Institute, which was started out to train new executive directors, has grown to better meet the needs of the NRWA mission to foster opportunities to enhance the success of state associations for the benefit of their members. In 2010, the Institute of Association Management was directed at success models for small and less populated states. We'd like to recognize this year's class of 2010 for their commitment to expanding their knowledge base and managing state rural water associations. Will the 2010 class please come forward and receive your plaque, and I will read their names. Rick Duncan from the state of Delaware. Robin Dabrowski from Alaska. Sean Fielder, Vermont. Patrick Jackson, South Carolina. Rich Hayes, Colorado. Kirsten Hebert, Maine. Dave Galinsky, Massachusetts. Mark Pepper, Wyoming. And Eric Volk, North Dakota. Did y'all like that Cajun food? Wasn't real enthusiastic there, was it?
The Excellence in Public Relations Award is to recognize state associations and their membership involvement in public relations. Today, public relations are more important than ever. State associations have risen to the occasion with quality on tap, our commitment, our profession. The campaign, which is literally on thousands of items from water towers to trucks, caps to jackets, race cars to snowplows. From public relations tools such as protecting our environment for wastewater systems to school education, these public relation initiatives speak directly and confidently of the professionalism and commitment we have as water producers and the quality product we serve. Awards of merit in public relations are presented to Alabama Rural Water, Delaware Rural Water, and Minnesota Rural Water. And the Pump Award for Public Relations goes to West Virginia Rural Water Association. The key to any organization's growth is good public relations. Public relations are what keep the organization's name, purpose, and activities out in front of the minds and the eyes of the public. This association's public relations efforts is based on their mission statement and long-range plan. If you're ever in West Virginia, you'll see QOT logos on everything from water towers to system vehicles, shirts, caps, and office doors. Congratulations, West Virginia.
Your state associations are without a doubt the trainers of our industry, training over 100,000 people every year. They also provide the pool of expertise that some small systems simply could not afford individually. The Excellence in Training and Technical Assistance Award recognizes state associations that have excelled in providing extra measures of training and assistance to their utility membership. Awards of merit go to Louisiana Rural Water, Michigan Rural Water, and West Virginia Rural Water. The award for excellence in training and technical assistance goes to Minnesota Rural Water Association. Training and technical assistance is a cornerstone for this association. Minnesota is a Native American word for sky-tinted water in the land of 10,000 lakes, lives up to their water name. Through conferences and extensive training schedules, Minnesota provides training and technical assistance to rural and small systems that cover the state from the Canadian border to the Iowa state line. Congratulations.
Excellence in state legislation is presented to the state association that has excelled in representing their membership, educating state legislators and their membership on state legislative issues. Merit awards go to Alabama Rural Water, Kentucky Rural Water, and New York Rural Water. Excellence in state legislation for 2010, Florida Rural Water Association. Florida constantly works to maintain legislative liaisons and during sessions works to keep their membership informed on bills that will impact their utilities. Their legislative efforts have been a great benefit to their memberships. Congratulations to Florida Rural Water.
Excellence in Member Services awards and recognizes the state associations that excel in meeting the needs of their membership, who provide innovative programs and services, and provide leadership to establish the association as the premier water and wastewater utility member organization in their state. Merit awards go to Alabama Rural Water, Delaware Rural Water, and New York Rural Water. The Best in Member Service Awards goes to Florida Rural Water Association. As an association, Florida has expanded their member services and is viewed as the leader in everything from certification to emergency response. These services are made possible by creating a partnership between member utilities, the association, state government, and other entities. Meeting the needs of their membership is the hallmark for Florida Rural Water Association Board of Directors and staff. Congratulations, Florida Rural Water.
Publications portray the visual image of an association's culture, value, and expertise. The content portrays the value of the association to its members. Throughout the country, state associations achieve success in their endeavors by the distribution of over 100,000 publications each quarter. Awards of Merit and Magazine goes to Alabama Rural Water, Mississippi Rural Water, and Pennsylvania Rural Water, and Oregon Rural Water. And Magazine of the Year goes to Louisiana Rural Water Association. If you receive the Louisiana magazine, you know where it came from and that the content is full of technical knowledge presented in an understandable way that addresses the key issues of the day. Its professional look and content reflect the image of their association as the premier utility membership organization of organizations. Congratulations, Louisiana.
Newsletters fill an important role in providing timely news and helpful information to the membership in a concise and efficient way, usually between magazine issues. Awards of Merit go to Maine Rural Water, Minnesota Rural Water, and Wyoming Rural Water. Newsletter of the Year goes to Wyoming Rural Water. The Waterline Extension is well-designed, well-written, and full of important issues facing the membership of the association.
What? Missouri Rural Water.
What did I say?
Wyoming.
Oh, I'm sorry. Missouri Rural Water Association. Okay, that's one. The Waterline Extension is well-designed, well-written, and full of important information that is provided to the members of Missouri Rural Water. Congratulations, Missouri.
It's okay, Sam. I don't think anybody noticed.
I wonder why people were real quiet.
It's just between me and you. That's it. The next award focuses on the state association that is striving for that technological competitive edge by providing their newsletter in an electronic format. Awards of Merit are presented to Missouri Rural Water of Utah, and South Dakota Rural Water. And the Best Electronic Newsletter Award goes to Wisconsin Rural Water Association. Wisconsin's electronic newsletter has an almost immediate effect on the association's public and professional image. This electronic newsletter is designed to provide timely information to the membership and gain their commitment to get involved. Everyone's online today, and so is Wisconsin each and every week. Congratulations, Wisconsin.
This next award focuses on the state association that is striving for that technological competitive edge. Today, the Yellow Book is almost as obsolete as the typewriter. Websites are a click away and are the first choice for learning about any association or its services. Awards of merit go to Alabama Rural Water, Ohio Rural Water, and Wyoming Rural Water, and I did read that right. The best website goes to West Virginia Rural Water Association. Websites enhance the association's public and professional image, expose the services and benefits of these associations to a wider audience, and enhance communication with the membership. Websites fill a critical need for networking and makes the West Virginia Association accessible 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Congratulations, West Virginia.
Excellence in national legislation is presented to the state association that has demonstrated leadership on a national basis through their federal elected representatives and success in involving their membership in support of national legislation at the state and national level. Merit Award winners are Atlantic States Rural Water, Idaho Rural Water, New York Rural Water, and Wyoming Rural Water. And the 2010 winners are Evergreen Rural Water Association of Washington and Wisconsin Rural Water Association. Evergreen and Wisconsin have excelled in helping the rural water cause in their states and in Washington, D.C. From in-state events to promote rural water to enduring a 4-foot blizzard in D.C., Evergreen and Wisconsin have risen to heights of relationship building that sets the standard for the nation. The strength and successes of our industry legislatively rest with the active involvement of our member utilities, the leadership of our board of directors, and the hard work of their staffs. Congratulations to Evergreen and to Wisconsin.
Utilities have always been the true environmentalist and the first line of defense to protect our environment. Utilities are the ones that protect the environment through waste treatment, purifying our drinking water, and for the protection of public health and implementing source water protection to preserve our water supplies for future generations. The Environmental Achievement Award is awarded to an outstanding utility or individual who has gone beyond the norm of everyday requirements of their job in providing an excellent example to all of us and to be better stewards of the environment. This year, the Environmental Achievement Award is presented to Paw Paw, Michigan. Paw Paw implements the environmental excellence, particularly in regard to the precious resource of water. Paw Paw is located in central Van Buren County, which is home to a winery and beautiful lakes that host a lot of tourists each summer. Because of this, it's imperative that they make an effort to protect their water sources. Besides having a comprehensive wellhead protection plan, they have an extensive public outreach plan that includes public education. The staff excels in educating their customers, local school children on conservation, the local environment, and other types of information. Today, Paw Paw provides water to over 3,369 customers. They are a perfect example of how, with proper leadership and the support of a good board, a small system can grow and set the stage for economic growth and environmental protection. Congratulations.
Probably the most prestigious and most honored award is the State Association of the Year. It is presented to the state association that projects a team effort in all areas of professional association operations and membership service. State Association of the Year has excelled in all categories of the awards, and this is only accomplished by teamwork, strong leadership, and member support. Merit awards go to Florida Rural Water and Wisconsin Rural Water. And the State Association of the Year for 2010, West Virginia Rural Water Association.
At this time, I'd like to ask President Sheldon to return to the stage.
Michael, do you have a little place where I have to read something? Well, I don't follow directions. I challenged the award committee when I first took office that I felt that everybody needed an award. I know, right here. And what I did was I'm doing it on my own, Mike, if that's okay. I also don't have a Green Bay jacket, but I challenged them to do something and come up with an award for me. And what we do is we call it the President's Award. Before I present the ones that I have, I do happen to have 4 of them. I would like to leave this challenge to all of you. Throughout the oncoming years, if you get a hold of whoever's chairman of the awards committee, as we go to your state conferences, we'll bring this award out to you and present it to whoever you feel in your own state should get it. What I'd like to do now is I'd like to call 3 individuals up here. I'd like to bring Ken Bloomberg up, Gary Rhodes, and Tracy Hunter. And this President's Award is going to be given to them for the excellence that they have done over the past 2 years. I don't know how many of you follow electronically on your cell phones. I happen to pull up Facebook now. This young lady coming up is telling me that she'd just like to be a mother. Well, we do appreciate what she does, believe it or not. This award is given for being above and beyond what anybody's been asked to do back in Washington, D.C. We call these 3 individuals together or individually, and they're always there. They always go see their representatives, and that's why we have been as successful as we are. You got it, big guy. Thank you. We got to get a picture for him. I'll kiss him next time. The last award has been given to the state that, in my opinion, has done the most in the past 2 years. State of California, come up here, please. Once again, they're becoming one of the top training states in the entire association. When they had started out, they had funding problems. They're self-sufficient now, and they work very hard. They also have a hard road to go in the legislature, but yet Mr. DeMoss or Tiny just keeps chugging away, and they're becoming very successful. Once again, give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael, we can go back to your script.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the awards committee, Mr. Earl McKinney.
Just had a news flash. New York wanted to let everybody know that since there was no challengers this year, they automatically win the bowling tournament. The man of the year. I have the distinction of giving this out, and I feel very proud of it. This guy has been nothing but a true friend to me. He's literally given his life to rural water and its causes. He is from a small community and serving a population of 4,800. He worked for the city for 23 years, serving as their public works director, overseeing different city departments before his retirement. He was instrumental in the establishment of his State Rural Water Association and has served several terms as board president and vice president. In 2004, he was recognized by his peers for his hard work and dedication to rural water in his home and state, and was awarded the prestigious Pioneer Award, an award given each year to a leader in the drinking water industry. In 2010, he was once again recognized for his service and dedication to rural water as he was presented the first ever Fred Sheldon Lifetime Achievement Award from the Evergreen Rural Water of Washington Board of Directors. As Fred has said on many occasions, I am just a guy that believes in rural water and how we can help people. Ladies and gentlemen, NRWA Man of the Year, President Fred Sheldon.
You almost kissed me.
And if you believe that, I've got some land over here in the 9th District for sale. Thank you, Sam, President Sheldon, Earl, and the awards committee. This has been an exciting evening. We'd like to give all of our nominees and award winners one last round of applause. Your winners. We would like to ask all of today's winners to please come back to the stage for photos when this evening is over. These are the people and the associations that make rural water in America the absolute best. We are the nation's largest utility association with 27,919 member utilities. Thank all of you for your work, your professionalism, and your commitment to quality. Have a great evening.